back on trail. Waking up in Piute Canyon and headed towards the Evolution Lake area somewhere. Probably 12 or 13 miles today, which you might consider an average JMT day. Today marks the beginning of a long stretch. No resupplies, no zeros, no creature comfort stops. It is all wilderness between here and Onion Valley, which is where we're gonna meet our shuttle to go into Independence. So good stretch of JMT, but trying to get towards the Evolution Lake area today because that's about 5 miles north of Muir Pass, which is just a hair under 12,000 feet. So we want to hit that in the first half of the day in case there is any bad weather. So trying to plan. But right now we're at about 8,000 feet, so we've got some climbing to do before then. But yeah, just a beautiful day. Good times. Well, we had a nice leisurely 4 miles to start. Now, got to climb up to Evolution Valley for some views. There's only one way to get views. Gotta earn them. Whew, good times. Side-Trail Adventures Paddling Edition. Evolution Creek Falls. Here's the beta. Listen very carefully. Get your affairs in order and then just go for it. There's only one way through. Down. Good times. Passed about at least a couple handfuls of hikers, so there are a ton of hikers out on the trail today. They're all headed in the same direction we are. So Joe and I decided to push past them a little bit and have a later lunch. It's just a little after noon, but we've already got just a hair over 9 miles in for the day and 1,800 feet of ascent. So that's pretty good half day. Pretty close to our goal for the day at Evolution Lake. so we'll take a bearing on where we are and where we'd like to be, and take in the sights while we're at it. Good times. It's 2:11 p.m. and we're calling it. I didn't even look at the mileage or how far up we came, but we made it to Evolution Lake. And what better way to finish the day than to look out over what you just hiked through. Hang on, let me look at the elevation. Give me just a second. All right, 12 miles for the day and 2,800 feet of ascent. So we're right in our comfort zone. I think any more would have added some suck factor, and we're not necessarily in a rush. So we're gonna take it in. Time to get some shelter up, get out of this sun. Good times. There are some that would scoff at the idea of ending a day of hiking at 2 p.m. But sometimes it's just worth stopping. This is probably top 5 ever campsites for me. Camped up right there. Evolution Lake is up here. This is actually the outflow for Evolution Lake. And there's Evolution Valley, just right there. And then the creek just kind of goes off into nothingness. So, not too shabby. Just unbelievably beautiful. So, it's getting close to dinner, so it'll be about that time, and we'll eat dinner and look over the valley, call it a night. See you in the morning. Good times. Well, good morning, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. Back on trail. Had an amazing night tucked back in the outflow of Evolution Lake here. Might be one of my all-time favorite campsites anywhere. It was pretty epic. But today we got about 13-ish miles on the docket and Muir Pass. It's for me a big landmark. Just a hair under 12,000 feet when we get up there. You could see the hut and maybe even some cell service. We'll see. But quite the view for this morning. Good times. Just a little under 2 hours. We're in the home stretch to Muir Pass. Current elevation is about 11,600, which I am definitely feeling. And then the pass is about another 450 feet up. We're about a mile away. We are definitely above the tree line. It feels like we're walking through a moonscape now. The Alpine Lakes, just so beautiful up here. We just passed Wanda Lake. Wanda Lake looks big enough to have a monster big enough to eat hikers, so we kept going. I'm gonna put the camera down for this last push. We'll see you at the top. Good times. Deep breaths. That's the key. Deep breaths. Almost there. Almost there. Made it. 11,972 feet, I think is what it said. Muir Pass. It's Mount Solomon's up there. At about 13,000. We're not going up there, but this is Muir Hut. I think we're just gonna chill out for a little bit. 6.2 miles for the day in about 2 hours and 20 minutes, so not too shabby. We've been hoofing it to get up here. There's a big bubble of hikers that we passed that we're trying to beat, so very, very good times. He's got a baby, or she's got a baby. Hi, you learning how to break into bear cans? You're cute, I'll give you that. Oh look, another postcard-worthy landscape. Just doesn't quit here. And neither do we. It's about noon, and we've been coming slowly down from Muir Pass. All of that elevation that we worked so hard for yesterday, we're just casting it aside, giving it away, going down, down, down. But the good news is, starting to see trees again. Kind of been grinding along. And it was like, you know, you either stop and bake in the sun because there's no shade, or you just keep hiking and find a spot. So that's what that's the theory we're sticking with, at least. So we're just gonna keep hiking. But made it through the bubble of hikers. It seems like everybody has the same idea to get to the pass, you know, mid-morning. And so it was just a few too many people for my taste. 26 is what Joe said. 26 people is a lot for that little spot. So it was pretty. We got to take our picture. Been coming down and the knees are squawking, but still good times. All right, lunchtime. 9.3 miles for the day, and it's just before 12:30, so I'd say it's pretty good. We found a nice little grove of trees to give us some relief from the sun. So we're gonna take it and eat some lunch and rest our feet, because the trail pretty much has been nothing but sharp, jagged rocks for the last few miles, so the dogs are barking. But we found this lovely little grove, lovely little view, just another postcard-worthy landscape. Good times. Day whatever it is, 10, 11, I think, I can't remember. All the days honestly run together. But we're home for the night. In LeConte Canyon, right now we're kind of in a grove of trees, so you can't really see the canyon itself, but trust me, it's up there. So found this nice little spot tucked away off the trail, and I think it's gonna be a winner. But I was telling Joe, like we cranked out 6.2 miles this morning from Evolution Lake up to Muir Pass, and it was like bang, easiest 6 miles I've done. Even though it didn't feel easy at the time, like it went by fast. The last mile and a half today went a lot slower. It felt like LeConte Canyon just kept moving south while we were moving south, but whatever. We're here. Time to chillax. Good times. even though we were surrounded by water last night, no condensation, which was very welcome. But today is shorter as far as miles go. We're doing about 11 and a half, 12 probably. But making up all that elevation that we came down yesterday. So going up to about 10, 8, 10, 9. I wish there was a way that once we make that elevation, we could just stay up there. Our destination for today is probably Palisades Lake area. And that's going to set us up for Mather Pass tomorrow, which is another 12,000 foot pass. But, oh well, I guess that's part of the game. Up and down and up and down.
Didn't come for easy.
Didn't come for easy. But just taking in LeConte Canyon, which is quite a sight, and enjoying the trail. Good times. Hi. Think we could get past? Yep, we're still here. Still here. You got a chance to get off the trail now. There you go. What's the saying, work smarter, not harder? Must be his old age. Good times. First water stop of the day. We've been going about 2.5 hours, and 7 miles and some change under our belts, but it's been pretty straightforward hiking. We've been kind of incremental uphills and that kind of thing, but nothing too crazy. But we wanted to make sure we had water for this next bit, because in the next 3 miles we're going up about 1,700 feet. So it'll be a little less comfortable than we've had so far this morning. The views have been no less stunning. Good times. So they name a whole bunch of stuff out here. They name creeks, rivers, peaks, passes. Just about everything's got a name. And what we're going up right now is called the Golden Staircase. You know it's bad when they name the climb, because there's no other climb that we've done that's had a name for itself. So this is the Golden Staircase. We're hiking up to Palisades. Mileage-wise, it's not that bad, but elevation-wise, it's there. The views still don't quit. Good times. All right, gonna make this quick because the rain's coming in. We made it to Palisades Lakes and we made it up the top of the golden staircase, and both of us felt pretty good. So we're like, let's just keep going. It's just about 1:30 now, and we haven't had lunch yet, and Mather Pass is just over there, and I don't think we've got Mather Pass in our system, so we're gonna call it for the day. 11.7 miles and 2,000 feet of ascent. I'm still happy with that day, but the rain's coming in, so I'm gonna get my tent up, and then we'll have some lunch. Good times. Day is winding down. Had a pretty relaxing afternoon. Got in pretty early, just because we skipped lunch and got here pretty much at a little after lunchtime. Decided to set up here for the night because we've got up there is Mather Pass. It's about 2.5 miles away, but that's what we have to look forward to tomorrow. But we just didn't have enough juice to get over that in the second half of the day, so. And it turned out okay because the weather rolled in, and in true Sierra fashion, it rained while we were setting the tents up, and then it stopped raining. The sun came out, but the temperature dropped, like for real. It got real cold, and so we bundled up and then went for a swim later and rinsed off and had dinner. And yeah, it's just really, really chill. But we're gonna head to bed now. Got a relatively straightforward day tomorrow. Obviously we got the pass, but what Joe and I have found is that we do really well in the first half of the day, and then after lunch if we do 5 miles after lunch, we're grumpy. So tomorrow should be relatively straightforward. I think we're going to try to do Marjorie Lake, which is like 11 miles, so not bad at all. But yeah, I think it's time for bed. We'll see you in the morning. Good times.